Hey everybody, my name is Arjuna Ardagh and I'm going to talk to you today about taking responsibility and the way that responsibility for what is and what has been can be the gateway to massive amounts of new creativity and freedom moving forwards. I think understanding responsibility in a new way has been one of the greatest gifts to me personally from working with the Hendricks. But also it's been the greatest gift that I can offer my clients as a couples coach. Now, often we equate responsibility with where to allocate blame. So these words get synonymous, like who's responsible? Who's responsible here means who's to blame. And then sometimes we go, oh, I guess I'm responsible. I'm to blame. And that feeling of it's my fault, it's a contracted feeling, and it's connected with the sense of not being a good person, if there's something wrong with me, which in my opinion is the core wound, the core fear we all carry. There's something intrinsically wrong with me. So I'm going to share with you a very simple way to use responsibility that I've learned from my training with Dr. Kathlyn Hendricks and Dr. Gay Hendricks. That has been massively empowering to me, and I use it almost all the time with my clients. It's like a blame antidote, a blame eliminator. So the best thing is to do this somatically. Not so much changes in our thinking and our understanding. Things change when we get rooted somatically. So if you're able to, you could stand up, and if you can't stand up right now, you could view this later when you can stand up. So we're going to stand up, and the first thing we're going to do is look over your shoulder to the past. We're going to take an issue that is bothering you now. It's what the Hendricks often call a complaint, something you're complaining about. And let's take a complaint about your partner. Since I do relationship coaching, that's mostly what I come up against. So let's say, for example, my partner's in a bad mood and is complaining and making me wrong again. Okay, so we're going to do this in 3 parts, and it's all somatic. The first part is, well, actually we could say 4 parts. So the first part is just to feel that, I've got this thing I'm complaining about. It's really bugging me. It's like, this feels really heavy and onerous. Okay, we'll start with that. And now we're going to look over your shoulder, literally turn your body. You're going to look over the shoulder into the past. And you're going to ask, what are the choices I have made in the past, way back, which have contributed to this thing I'm complaining about? We're going to look over the shoulder. And you can usually come up with 1, 2, or 3 things. Let's just make this up. My partner is upset with me. What are the choices I made in the past? I took on more responsibilities at work, so I couldn't be here for the family. I placed ambition and money above family values. Okay, I have not been putting enough time into us or scheduling dates, and in the past I didn't take care of my financial obligations when I was younger, and now I've ended up with a bit of a scramble to catch up. 3 random examples. So that gives you a sense of the past, of just connecting. Those choices I made back then are actually connected with what I'm complaining about now. The next step is in the present. And Katie, she has this lovely little head tilt of like, not like, oh, it's my fault, it's all me, I'm wrong, I'm bad, but I wonder what I might be doing now, today, in the current time, to perpetuate this thing that I'm complaining about. So it's just a curiosity, like, let's see now, what might I be doing that is not helpful, that is contributing to my partner's upset? Well, I'm not asking her how she feels, and I'm rushing out the door in the morning with a coffee without really tuning in, and yeah, I'm still not being proactive in scheduling us time. Those are real-time things now. Now, we want to be careful that responsibility doesn't turn into blame of anybody. It's just, it's a way of seeing, oh, my choices are connected with my outcome. And if we do that in a kind of way, it will lead to greater freedom. And this leads to the next step, which is what you want to create moving forwards. Now, what I like to do is I like to put my best foot forward. Right? I like to put my best foot forward. So that's my little cat gate you just saw back there. So I like to put my best foot forward for this next piece. I find it very helpful. So whoopsie. So I just take one step forward like this. You see it? So that, just putting that one foot forward, it's a way of somatically moving into the future. What do I want to create moving forward? And this is where we lean into, I have a lot more creative choices than I thought I had. And I also have a lot more creative choices than simply complaining about something and thinking I can't fix it. So moving forward, I'm gonna be proactive in scheduling a date night a week. Now you can take another step. Moving forward, I'm gonna say 3 appreciations a day, like Katie Hendricks advocates. And moving forward, I'm going to buy small gifts randomly. There you go. So this is a way of shifting from I don't like this and it's your fault to I don't like this and I have some responsibility from the past. I have some ways I'm perpetuating now, and that sense of responsibility gives me the freedom, the joyful freedom to create something new moving forwards. The last step is action. So now that I've felt these things, what are 3, 1, 2, or 3? I like 3, but you could do it with 1. What are 1, 2, or 3 measurable, tangible action steps I could take that makes this accountable? So what are 1, 2, or 3 things that I could do, I like to say in the next 48 hours, so it doesn't kind of go stale. What is 1, 2, or 3 action steps I could take? And then, you know, there's statistic I saw somewhere that if somebody makes a commitment without accountability, their chances of following through are about 27%. If you add accountability, it goes up to 83%. Amazing. If we're alone with a commitment, we tend to brush it off. If we have someone tracking us, the chances of following through are much higher. So now that you've chosen your action step or steps, find somebody, a buddy, a family member, could even be your partner maybe, but that's, you want to be confident about that. Somebody to whom you can report and say you did it. So those are some things that I've learned from Doctors Gay and Kathlyn Hendricks about how to shift that onerous sense of blame and self-blame into responsibility that creates freedom. I hope you can try this out. And yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Arjuna Ardagh. Tell me how it went.